"You were always pathetic," she stated, a cold amusement in her voice, sliding the divorce papers across the polished table toward the judge. Her companion, shirt stretched tightly across his chest, his ego broader than his shoulders, smirked at me. "Should have anticipated this," he muttered. I said nothing, simply inclining my head calmly, but inside a silent countdown had begun. 3 years ago, I believed I'd found my forever. Emily had a way of looking at you like you were the only person alive, and for a while, I was. We bought an old house on the edge of town, a place with good bones and a porch swing. I planted her a garden. She painted our bedroom that soft lavender she loved. Mornings meant pancakes and coffee. Nights ended with wine and gentle kisses. We felt strong, unbreakable. But small cracks appeared. Late nights at work, missed messages. She said it was stress, deadlines, promotions. I believed her until that one Saturday. I came home early. Her car was in the driveway, bedroom window open just a crack. Then I heard him, his confident voice mixed with her soft laughter. Silence, then the unmistakable creak of bed springs. I didn't scream or cry. I simply turned around, got back in my car, and drove away. That night, something inside me shattered. Something else woke up, resolute, determined. For 6 quiet months, I became invisible. I moved out, said I needed space. She agreed too quickly. I pretended to be the wounded husband, lost, quiet, drifting. But while they lived their new happiness, I was watching. A private investigator provided dates, photographs, intimate texts, hotel receipts, even their nauseating pet names, King and Queen. I hired a new lawyer. Ruthless, thorough. We dug into everything, finances, property, even her digital backups. That's when we found it, hidden accounts, cleverly concealed small transfers over months. Brilliant, but not brilliant enough. On the day of the hearing, I wore the very suit I had worn when I knelt and asked for her hand. She arrived clad in vibrant red, radiating confidence, a smug satisfaction that suggested she viewed these proceedings as her personal triumph. To her, I was still the quiet husband, the one who did not resist. Her companion even offered me a casual wink, a trophy displayed for all to see. The judge moved swiftly. The proposed settlement heavily favored Emily. She would get the house, partial alimony, and a generous slice of my business holdings. She smiled. He chuckled softly, whispering beneath his breath about easy winnings. But then my lawyer rose calmly. "Your Honor," he said smoothly, sliding a folder across the table, "we have additional evidence to submit before the final ruling." Emily's confident smile faltered as the folder opened, revealing undeniable proof, evidence of her infidelity, financial misconduct, and unauthorized transfers from our joint accounts. Her companion's face paled immediately. The judge's voice hardened. "Mrs. Carson, did you authorize these transfers? Were you aware they violated Clause 4.7 of your prenuptial agreement?" Emily stammered, attempting to shift blame. I remained still, silent. "Given this breach," the judge continued, firm and resolute, "this court finds Mrs. Carson ineligible for spousal support and forfeits her claim to joint assets." Emily's mouth opened soundlessly. Her companion leaned close, whispering urgently. She sharply struck his arm. He abruptly stood and left the courtroom. She was still processing this devastating shift when the judge added a final blow. Additionally, given the fraudulent nature of these transfers, Mrs. Carson is ordered to make immediate restitution and cover all attorney fees incurred by Mr. Tom Carson. At that precise moment, her laughter vanished entirely. Her hands trembled and tears flooded her eyes, not quiet tears, but raw, uncontrollable anguish, the kind that comes from realizing all she gambled and lost. Outside the courtroom doors, I walked past her without a glance. She called my name, desperate, pleading, apologizing. At the threshold, I turned just slightly, enough to catch her eye. "You laughed," I said softly, firmly. "You and you mistook my patience for weakness." The silence lingered, filled only by echoes of her broken sobs. Then I walked away. 7 months have passed. She sold the house, unable to bear its memories or the mortgage alone. Her companion did not stay. I suppose the king found himself another queen. My lawyer assures me she continues making the required payments, punctually. I haven't replied to her letters. I haven't even opened them. Some find solace in forgiveness. My healing was paved with remembrance, ensuring the truth wouldn't fade. Emily mistook love for blindness. It wasn't blindness, it was patience. And ultimately, it became her undoing.